Welcome back. We have Monique joining us once again on the show from Abbott Wealth Management on this Wednesday afternoon. Great to have you back.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes, we're talking about a couple of topics some people know a little bit about, some people know a lot about, RRSPs and tax-free savings accounts.
That's correct.
And I guess we can start by saying, of course, that tomorrow is the deadline, did you say?
Tomorrow is the deadline if you want to have your RRSP contribution in.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
So
to apply for 2017 tax
okay.
year.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so where do you want to start here?
Well, I did bring a couple of slides with me, and there is, for future purposes, for saving, both are nice vehicles to use, but they both have their own nuances, I guess.
Right, there's special things to them. So
yeah, absolutely. So one of them is actually the RRSP, which is the Registered Retirement Savings Plan. That's what the abbreviation is for. When we look at the eligibility to start contributing, with the RRSP, the criteria is that you accumulate allowable contribution room by earning income. So while you go in life and earning more income, the higher your allowable contribution you will be. For tax-free savings account, everybody who turns 18 will automatically allowed to put 5,500 in a tax-free savings account.
Okay.
However, in BC, you're allowed to open up an account when you are at age of 19, because you're not allowed to, when you're 18 to do so.
Okay.
But then you can put twice the amount in as well.
Okay.
So the contribution limits itself regarding an RRSP, if you still want to apply it for last year's tax year, 2017, again, tomorrow is the deadline, but that limit was 26,010, and that's based on 18% of your earned income.
Tell me this, is the graph on the screen one of the right ones to be talking about right now?
Yes, yes, okay. Yes, it is.
So these are the limits?
Yeah, those are the limits, and so RRSP 2018 is 26,230, and the total allowable contribution room for your tax-free savings account, including 2018, is 57,500.
Okay.
Then there are also different strategies you could use from an investment perspective. And both accounts do allow GICs, term deposits, cash, bonds, equities, or the regular mutual funds.
Okay.
The other part is the actual benefits and withdrawal rules, and that's where a little bit of a difference come into play as well. So with an RRSP, you put money in, you get the deduction right away that you can deduct it from your income.
Yes.
So basically what you're doing is you grow your account tax deferred. So later on, when you have to take it out, it will be taxable to you. I mean, you get something now, you need to pay later.
Sure.
That's kind of what it is all about. The other thing is you need to convert your RRSP account in the year that you turn 71, or at the end of the calendar year you turn 71, into a retirement income stream that will start then usually the next year. For a tax-free savings account, there are no age limits when to take the money out, and it can be as long as you want it to be. One other benefit is that if you take some money out now, you're allowed to put it back next year, including the growth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's also a little bit different with an RRSP, because you need to build up your contribution by earned income. So
tax-free savings accounts are a little more flexible, it sounds like.
They are a little bit more flexible, but keep in mind, and we do see that all the time, that people do have multiple. And if you do over-contribute, there are consequences with that too. So there is a 1% penalty per month, what they will charge you if you over-contribute for a tax-free savings account. So that's something to keep in mind. That's all I'm going to say about it. But usually it's better just to have one tax-free savings account and have the right strategy in place that will meet your needs. Okay. And then one comparison I wanted to do, because it will be quite a difference, and that is actually the last slide. So if you compare a regular non-registered account with a tax-free savings account, and on the left side you see the 20 years of growth, and on the right side the 30 years, between that 10-year 20-year time frame, there is a huge difference. So ultimately, the tax savings, the 20 years is 18,000 something. And if you look on the right, that is 85,142. So definitely take advantage of a tax-free savings account if you haven't done already so.
Yeah, it's about staying committed for a long period of time and seeing that growth. Yeah, fantastic. Monique, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Great to have you on the show. If you have any questions about RRSPs or TFSAs, tax-free savings accounts, you can certainly give Abbott Wealth a call or email them, or you can also check them out online, abbottwealth.com. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.